Hi everyone, Coach Jeff here. I want to talk to you guys about how to follow through in your golf swing. Okay, so how to follow through in your golf swing. It's a tough subject, but commonly I see in people that do not follow through in the golf swing, it's usually because their sequence and their tempo is off. So, for example, when you hit the golf ball, your backswing, your club head should move first, then the shaft, then the grip, then your hands, then your forearms, then your biceps, then your shoulders, then your back, and then your lower back, and then your hips, and then your weight. Your downswing is weight, feet, knees, hips, back, shoulders, arms, hands, club shaft, and club head. Now if you can do every swing in that same order, you'll hit the ball and you'll be able to hold and follow through in your finish a lot easier, okay? But the problem is you cannot think about all those little things in the golf swing. So how I like to focus on getting my students to get to the better finish position is I like to have them stop on the backswing. I know we've done this drill before, but this is a really good drill. And then you gotta think, what moves first in the downswing? Nobody thinks what moves first in the downswing. Okay? So you stop, and then you have time to think. So you wanna lead with the weight. So your weight goes first, and then your lower body follows, and then your upper body is pulled down with your lower body. If you can keep that order sequence, it should be very easy to get to the finish position. That's why the pros are really good at getting to the finish position, and that's why amateurs are not. Because amateurs, what they'll do is they'll take a backswing and their hands will fall, or their hands will go out, or they'll fall back, or they'll twist and fall back. So the order of the sequence is not correct, and that's the reason why you can't get to the finish position. Okay, so they are probably just forcing it through, and then they try to get to the finish position. But when you swing faster, it's very difficult to get to that very good looking finish position if your sequence is off. So sequences are very important. I like to start with a small swing and then go and stop, okay? If you can focus on stopping your finish in the finish position, that means your sequence was probably pretty good. Okay, if you cannot stop on the finish position with a small swing, it's gonna be very difficult to do it with the bigger swings. Small, turn, and stop. Then you can try to go a little bit bigger. Okay, a lot of people think that once the club hits the ball, the swing is over. That's not it. That's not true. Your thought shouldn't actually even be the ball. You should be seeing the ball, but your thought should be swinging to the good finish. If you start with your weight first, shift on the downswing first, and just swing to the finish, you should be able to get to the finish position. But if you don't think about the finish position and think about the ball, it's be very difficult to get to the finish position. Okay, so if you guys focus on thinking about getting to the finish position, a lot of times you'll get to the finish position. The problem with a lot of people is they do not think about the finish position. They think about the golf ball. They try to hit the golf ball. They're trying to hit a good contact. No, your thought is to get to the finish position, and I believe, and trust me, if you think about stopping here, you'll get to there. But you gotta train your mind to think about the finish position only if you want to get to the good finish position. So try that at home. Try that at the driving range. Let me know if you have any questions down below. Please like, share, subscribe, and see you next time.